We also have Miss Rachel, who is a data geekette. Rachel is no stranger to high-performance databases and data warehouses. She is a Vertica, Informix, and Red Brick certified DBA, on top of work with Cassandra, and has 20 plus years of business intelligence and ETL tool experience. Rachel has an MBA from San Francisco State and a BA for mathematics from UC Santa Cruz.
So, hello, everybody. My name is Rachel Pedreschi, and I'm going to be doing a lightning talk sized story summarizing how we got to a data rivers architecture. So a little bit about me. John was kind enough to introduce me earlier, but I've been around the space for a while. I started my career at the company called Red Brick, which was the first database built for data warehousing. And I've moved through kind of the who's who of all the old technologies like Business Objects and JasperSoft and Vertica and data stacks, and worked with Cassandra. And I've been now with Imply for about almost 4 years. And I'm here to talk to you about Druid, Apache Druid, and the data rivers architecture. Also, I know we've been in a lot of virtual meetings over the past year, so I kind of wanted to have some fun with this. So it's a story. So we're going to start with all stories with once upon a time, not so long ago, like the 90s, in a place not so far away. Al Gore invented the internet, and it was good, at least initially. We could buy books and other people's used stuff and pet food and watch cat videos, thousands and thousands of cat videos. The internet was ruled by a ninja who sat in a Zen garden on the water. Their name was Oracle, and they charged the peoples lots and lots and lots of money to make this internet work. But the internet grew, as most good things do, and more people came to watch cat videos and buy and sell stuff and watch all fans. And millions of cat videos and the inner tubes became filled with cats. But there wasn't enough money for the cat tube providers to pay the ninja anymore, until a benevolent dolphin came to the rescue. It was free and easy and made lovely little dolphin noises. Everyone loved the dolphin. The dolphin helped save the internet from the evil ninja and allowed little companies to do wonderful things. But soon a prophecy came upon the land by St. Jobs of Apple. It made the people slump over and pray to these tiny devices that showed them hours and hours of cat videos. And now they could like cat videos and comment on their friends' cat videos, all while standing in lines. And the dolphin couldn't keep up with the tiny devices full of cat videos and people liking the cat videos and sharing the cat videos. So they started doing horrible things to the dolphin. The Facebook in particular started taping it to other dolphins with Scotch tape and thumbtacks. And the dolphins were sad, and the people were sad because their books and other people's stuff and dog food and cat video likes were slow. A great new army arrived on the land to save the dolphins and keep the evil wizard from taking too much money, because now the ninja had purchased the dolphin in a great coup they called acquisition. These new heroes called themselves NoSQL. A couch and a giant leaf emerged along with a cursed oracle called Cassandra and many others in this great battle, and helped defeat this oracle in making these applications distributed, scalable, and performant. They could even allow little companies to pay for all the hardware they needed for this with a wonderful invention called targeted ads. With the great success of Facebook, soon new and wonderful ways to watch cat videos funded by these ads came tick-tocking along. Snappy chats and Instagrams all made ad-sponsored cat video watching and sharing free and easy, maybe just a little addictive. As their addiction grew, people wanted a way to ask all the questions about the cats so they could get better ads and find out the number of likes and even make sure their Netflix videos were perfect all over the world. But the NoSQL heroes didn't have those weapons. They were very fast at questions they knew about, like managing one cat video at a time, but they couldn't answer ones with math or group eyes or huge table scans. The solution they had heard from the bards of distant OLAP lands were a giant machine called ETL to move data from their application into ones like the dolphin and in the form of a star. But the ETL machine was complex, And the dolphin and its friend Postgres soon buckle under the weight of all this internet and mobile data. They knew a new hero was needed. They looked around them, and the first thing they saw was an elephant. Yes, an elephant is perfect. It is huge and never forgets, and didn't need to seem to need the huge ETL machine. So they dumped all the cats into the lake in order for the elephant to manage the cats and count the cats and group by the cats. For a while, this was cheap and easy. So cheap and easy, they started putting everything in this lake. I mean, everything. Cats and sharks and tacos and alligators and dust bunnies all ended up in the lake. But then this started to slow everything down. Seconds became minutes, minutes became hours. The lake became a swamp with too many things, but everyone still wants the answers to their questions done faster. To try to keep up with a constant amount of data and the need for a better ETL system, Kafka arrived to save the day, and all the things were now coming in faster, riding streams and eventually overflowing the swamp lake. The elephant was too slow, the ETL machine too complex. There had to be a better way. So they searched the land for other ideas. They found time series, but they knew from the NoSQL army that key value stores these were based on couldn't answer the ad hoc questions. They also looked at what was left of Oracle, but even after all this time, it was still really expensive and still couldn't scale. The Elasticsearch system seemed great. They could handle the Kafka streams and all the things in the different formats, but the math and the ad hoc queries were still hard. Then a wise figure descended from the cloud. The Druid had arrived to solve this problem. It could speak to the Kafka stream with exactly what semantics, and also the language of the elephant's lake swamp, and allowed the people to ask all the questions of the likes, the group bys, the sums, and even the count distinct on rolled up data with a special spell called Sketch, and do it all in milliseconds, even at the scale of Yahoo and Netflix, and using actual SQL. Its magic lay in simple concepts done extraordinarily well. Cloud native microservices architecture, columnar storage, compressed and encoded data, roaring and concise compressed bitmap indexes, late materialization of these compressed and columnar data. This Druid knew how to wield the magic to control all the videos, count all the likes, predict the fraud, understand the ads. Soon the landscape changed from dark, murky swamps to beautiful flowing rivers of data. The data river architecture, data flowing through streams and through lakes into real-time analytics databases to power all the data-driven applications of your dreams. But you don't have to take my word for it. Druid is already used all over the world, all the time, to count all the things in an app that you might use every day. Clickstream, ad tech, network monitoring, fraud analysis, application performance metrics, and all the data-driven applications that need fast, real-time and batch native ingest from Kafka and Hadoop, sub-second query response time, cloud native and linear scalable architectures. If the story of data and wizards and cat videos interested you, so please come to Druid Summit next week and hear the tale from some of the people themselves. Top-notch Druid training by Imply community team, that's us, and a brand new accreditation program will also be available. But until then, here are some other ways to get involved. And at this point, I would be thrilled to answer any questions.
I said to add that in there. I'm sorry. With that said, I don't see any questions yet, but let's give it a moment to see if any of our attendees have any questions for either of our presenters.
All I can say is that I'm glad I went first. Like Rachel's hack would have been a hard one to follow, but
These are a lightning talk, so I thought I would have some fun. I think I've been probably sitting in my room for too long. I probably need to get out to real conferences for a while.